Before embarking on this journey, ensure that you are in a quiet space where no one will disturb you. Put your phone on silent mode, dim the lights in the room to the softest level, and choose a truly comfortable position. You can lie down, letting your body be embraced by a soft blanket, or sit with your back resting against a large pillow, as long as you feel relaxed and at ease. Remember that this meditation is intended solely for moments of absolute relaxation and should not be listened to while driving or operating machinery. This is a time reserved just for you, a moment to let go of all the worries of a long day, allowing your body and mind to completely unwind, like gentle waves gliding across the surface of the ocean. Sleep is not just rest. It is a journey, a doorway opening to a world of restoration, peace, and gentle dreams. But sometimes, thoughts keep swirling in your mind. Anxieties from today or plans for tomorrow can make sleep feel distant. Tonight, I will guide you into a different world, a world of the sea, of vastness, where your soul can drift freely with each wave and gradually sink into a deep, serene slumber. Let this voice become your companion, like a gentle breeze carrying the scent of the ocean, soothing your mind, bringing you to a state of absolute relaxation. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to try to sleep. Just listen, let go, and allow yourself to flow with the gentle currents of the universe. Imagine you are standing on an endless beach where rippling waves gently lap at the shore, creating the melodious tones of nature. The night sky stretches wide like a deep blue silk tapestry, dotted with countless twinkling stars. They are not still, but move ever so slowly, forming shimmering trails across the night sky, reflecting on the sea below like a parallel world full of enchantment. Close your eyes for a moment and listen. The sea breeze brushes lightly through each strand of your hair, gliding over your skin, carrying the coolness of the waves. The air is salty with the scent of the sea, blended with a subtle fragrance of wildflowers growing on distant sand dunes. Everything is so gentle, so pure. Your feet sink into the soft, fine sand. The sand still holds the warmth from the day's sunlight, yet it carries a hint of coolness as you step closer to the water's edge. Each step leaves small imprints, but in just a moment, the waves reach out, gently washing them away, as if erasing all worries, all lingering thoughts from your mind. You open your eyes, and before you is a small boat, crafted from sturdy wooden planks, adorned with intricate carvings that reflect the cultural beauty of the children of the sea. The sail rises high, woven from strong yet soft fabric, like the wings of a seabird. And there, standing by the side of the boat, is Moana. She turns to you, her smile warm and sincere, as if she has been waiting for you for a long time. Her eyes sparkle brightly, reflecting the stars above, holding the endless freedom bestowed by the ocean. Moana gently extends her hand toward you, inviting you to step onto the boat, to begin a special journey together. You place your hand in hers, and in that very moment, a sense of peace spreads through your entire body. It's as if all the fatigue, all the tension you've carried until now, is slowly melting away, leaving only lightness and calm. Moana helps you step onto the boat, where the smooth wood feels cool and pleasant beneath your feet. She takes hold of the sail's rope, and a refreshing sea breeze blows through, filling the sail, causing the boat to shift slightly, gliding gently across the water like a small leaf drifting on the vast ocean. You sit down, feeling the boat's graceful motion, as if it is carrying you into the rhythm of the sea. The wind caresses your skin, bringing with it the salty breath of the ocean. In your ears, the waves lap rhythmically, each swell like a tender lullaby, drawing you deeper into a state of relaxation. You close your eyes for a moment, letting your body blend into the slow swaying of the boat, letting your mind drift with the waves, no longer held back by anything. The waves push the boat farther out. You open your eyes and notice that the scenery around you has changed. The sandy shores and coastal trees are gone, leaving only a vast ocean stretching to the horizon. The water reflects the silver glow of the moon hanging high, creating a shimmering, mystical world. Moana turns to you, her eyes shining brightly. Can you feel it? The freedom of the ocean, the serenity in every wave. Let yourself flow with that current. You nod lightly. All tension seems to have been swept away by the distant waves. Moana closes her eyes, gently placing her hand on the water's surface. A small ripple spreads from where her hand touches, drawing shimmering circles of light. And then, as if by gentle magic, the water before you begins to part, as though the ocean itself is inviting you into another world. Glowing fish glide gracefully beneath the surface, trailing soft streaks of light like shooting stars drifting slowly through the depths of the sea. In the distance, schools of dolphins appear, leaping from the water, forming beautiful arcs under the moonlight. The boat continues to drift, slowly and smoothly. Moana begins to sing, a gentle melodious tune, as if born from the very rhythm of the sea's waves. Her voice echoes through the space, blending with the sound of the waves, the wind, creating a soft lullaby. You listen, each note soothing your mind, calming every little corner of your soul. You no longer feel the weight of your body. All that remains is lightness, ease, as if you are melting into the ocean, becoming part of its boundless expanse. The stars above seem to shine brighter. The water beneath you reflects that light, creating a space filled with twinkling specks, as if you are gliding through a second sky, where the sea and the universe merge as one. You take a deep breath, feeling the cool air fill your lungs, then slowly exhale, letting all worries, all thoughts drift away gently, like waves retreating from the shore. The boat continues to glide, slowly, smoothly. You can feel your eyes beginning to grow a little heavier. Your eyelids start to close, gently, like a wave brushing lightly against the shore, then receding far away. Your breathing slows, deepens. You gradually sink into a state of absolute relaxation, where nothing remains but the peace of the ocean, the wind, and the twinkling stars. And then sleep comes to you, soft and gentle like a lullaby from the ocean, carrying you into the most tranquil dreams. Sleep is not just a part of the biological cycle. It is also a precious gift that the body and mind offer to ourselves after a long day. It is a time to replenish energy, to heal, to let go of what is no longer needed, and to prepare to greet a new day with clarity and freshness. But sleep does not always come easily. There are nights when you lie in bed, tossing and turning, unable to drift off, as your mind remains entangled with thoughts and unresolved worries. And it is at this moment that relaxation before sleep becomes most crucial, serving as a bridge to gently and naturally guide you into the world of dreams. Think about those evenings when you are still immersed in thoughts about work, unfinished conversations, or incomplete plans. Your mind is like a restless lake, where waves of contemplation continue to stir, leaving no space for peace to seep in. If you try to force yourself to sleep in this state, sleep will come fitfully, shallowly, and you might wake up in the middle of the night feeling more exhausted than before. But imagine a different scenario, an evening when you can take the time to truly relax, to let your body unwind, to clear your mind like a calm, still lake. In that moment, sleep will no longer be something you have to strive for. It will arrive naturally, gently, like ocean waves lapping at the shore, like a breeze gliding through the treetops, like moonlight softly blanketing a tranquil surface of water. A quality sleep does not depend solely on the number of hours, but also on its depth. When you enter a relaxed state before sleep, you create the conditions for your body to sink into a deeper sleep, recover more effectively, and wake up feeling more refreshed. When your mind remains busy, your body maintains a high level of alertness, causing sleep to be interruptible or unable to reach a true state of rest. Relaxation before sleep helps the body reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol, while stimulating the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. This is especially important in the modern world, where artificial light from our phones, computers, and the pressures of life can disrupt our natural biological rhythms. Not only does it benefit you physically, but relaxation before sleep also helps relieve psychological tension. When you lie down in bed with a light mind, free of burdens, you will more easily slip into a restful sleep. Numerous studies show that people who regularly practice relaxation exercises before sleep experience less stress, maintain a more optimistic spirit, and can more easily face life's challenges. Think of relaxation before sleep as a small ritual, a moment to cherish yourself, to let go of what has passed, and to prepare to embrace sleep as a journey of restoration rather than a task to complete. Your breathing and nervous system are closely intertwined. When you are stressed, your breathing becomes faster, shorter, and your body unconsciously holds tension in its muscle groups. This makes sleep more difficult. Conversely, when you actively relax by adjusting your breathing and loosening your body, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the system that helps your body enter a state of rest and recovery. Try to feel the difference between a deep, slow breath and a hurried one. When you inhale deeply, hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly. You will sense relaxation spreading throughout your body. This is one of the most effective ways to signal to your body that it is time to rest, time to naturally transition into sleep. Your state of mind before sleep affects the quality of your dreams. If you go to bed with worries and tension, you may experience chaotic dreams or even nightmares. But if you take time to relax, to enter sleep with a peaceful mind, your dreams will be gentler, softer. Imagine sinking into sleep with a tranquil scene, perhaps a beach with the sound of waves whispering, a forest with tiny lights twinkling among the trees, or a vast sky where you can soar freely. When you fall asleep with such images in your mind, your dreams will reflect that serenity, and when you wake, you will feel mentally refreshed and light. Your day is filled with activities and thoughts, and if you try to sleep immediately without a transition, your body and mind struggle to adapt. Relaxation before sleep is that vital transition, helping you gradually step away from the rush of life and into the world of sleep, gently and smoothly. Think of a wave on the ocean. At first, it is powerful, forceful, but as it reaches the shore, it slows, gently caressing the sand before retreating peacefully. Sleep is like that. If you allow yourself time to slow down, to ease into the gentle rhythm of breathing and relaxation, you will find that sleep comes naturally, without any strain. In a world full of pressures and busyness, sleep is a gift you deserve to receive, and relaxation before sleep is the way to open your heart fully to that gift. You don't need to rush. You don't need to try. Just allow yourself a little time to unwind, to listen to your breathing, to let go of what is no longer needed, and you will see that sleep arrives gently, like a sea breeze passing by, like calm waves soothing the sandy shore. Tonight, take time to relax before sleep. Let yourself drift into a state of absolute calm, and when you truly let go, when you truly open your mind to stillness, sleep will come like a gentle friend, cradling you into a night of deep rest. Before stepping into this relaxation journey, take a moment to create an ideal space for your sleep. The environment around you can greatly influence your ability to relax and the quality of your sleep. If possible, dim the lights in the room, letting soft sources like a bedside lamp or candlelight gently envelop the space, helping your mind slow down after a long day. If the room still has sounds that distract you, ensure everything around you is truly quiet, or use gentle sounds like ocean waves, wind rustling through trees, or a short soothing melody to create a pleasant atmosphere, easing you into a deep state of relaxation. Check if your body is in the most comfortable position. If you're lying in bed, adjust your pillow and blanket to feel their softness and support, so your body no longer has to strain or hold any tense posture. If you prefer lying on your side, let your arms and legs rest naturally on the bed, feeling each part of your body gradually become lighter. If you're sitting, choose a position where your spine can relax yet still be supported, so you don't have to put in effort to stay balanced and can fully surrender to comfort. Additionally, you can use a gentle scent to help your body unwind more easily. Scents like lavender, sandalwood, or jasmine can bring a sense of ease, helping your nervous system relax and signaling to your body that it's time to rest. Once your surroundings are truly ready, turn your attention inward, slowly feeling each part of your body gently letting go, allowing yourself to fully merge into a state of peace. Now, gently close your eyes. Feel your eyelids shutting naturally, without effort, as if the night is softly descending, bringing a space of stillness and calm. Let your mind settle slowly, with no need to rush, no need to control anything. Imagine you are gradually stepping into a vast, serene space where you can truly release everything, where you are no longer bound by worries or unfinished thoughts. At this moment, with a space of quiet, your body relaxed and your mind slowing, you are fully prepared to embark on a profound relaxation journey. Let yourself sink completely into the peace of this moment. Let each breath and each sensation of calm gently spread, and let yourself drift into a state where sleep will come naturally, as soft as a wave gliding over smooth sand. Now you are here, on Moana's small boat, gliding gently across the vast ocean, where the waves lap softly against the sides, creating a tender lullaby. This is the moment to surrender to deep relaxation, to set aside all tension and prepare for a peaceful sleep. Moana sits beside you, paddle in hand, her radiant smile like sunlight on water. She will guide you through this journey, not just across the sea, but through your very soul, helping you find absolute peace. Begin by creating a truly comfortable space for yourself, a place like Moana's safe harbor where you can anchor and rest. If you're lying in bed, let your body sink into the soft mattress, as if you're resting on a small raft drifting on calm waters. Rest your head lightly on the pillow, imagining it woven from coconut leaves on motunui, soft and fragrant. If you're sitting, let your back lean against a solid support, like the side of Moana's boat, your legs resting naturally, hands placed gently on your lap or beside you, like leaves floating on waves. Take a moment to adjust your body. If your shoulders feel tense, roll them gently, like Moana turning her paddle to catch the wind. If your neck needs to relax, tilt your head from side to side, slowly, like coconut trees swaying in the sea breeze. Stretch your legs out if you wish, letting them extend like sandy paths along the shore. Imagine your body being cradled by the ocean, each small movement a way to find absolute comfort, like waves embracing the shore, gentle and patient. Now, close your eyes. Let your eyelids shut slowly, like the sail of Moana's boat lowering as she stops paddling, letting the boat drift with the current. As your eyes close, you'll feel a gentle darkness envelop you, like the Polynesian night sky blanketed with twinkling stars. Imagine each closing of your eyes as a step into a safe space, free of harsh light or distraction, filled only with stillness and peace. If you feel discomfort anywhere, adjust once more. Perhaps lift the pillow higher or drape a light blanket over you, like a sea breeze adding a layer of warmth. Picture the space around you transforming into a small beach where Moana often sits to gaze at the ocean. You can hear the steady lapping of waves, the distant call of seagulls, and the scent of sea salt mingling with tropical flowers filling the air. This is where you belong right now, a place without worries, without haste, just you and nature's tenderness. If any noise from the real world intrudes, imagine it as the wind rustling through sails or distant waves, blending into your space rather than disturbing it. Let your body feel comfort from head to toe. Imagine a warm wave, like the morning sun on Moana's island, touching you, spreading from the top of your head to your toes, bringing a sense of being held, cared for. This is your space, where you can fully let go, where Moana smiles at you, whispering that everything is all right, that you are being guided to a deep, sweet sleep. Now, shift your attention to your breathing, the natural rhythm of your body, like the rhythm of the ocean. You don't need to change it right away, just observe. Feel the air flowing in through your nose, cool like a sea breeze sweeping over distant islands. Feel your chest rise and fall, like waves rippling across the water. Your breath is part of nature, a bridge between you and Moana's world, a way to immerse yourself in the ocean's calm. Try taking a deep inhale, counting silently from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in the fresh air of the sea, carrying the scent of salt, wildflowers from Motunui, and freedom. Feel it fill your chest, easing any lingering tension, like waves smoothing footprints on the sand. Then exhale slowly, counting from 1 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you breathe out, picture all the day's worries and fatigue leaving your body, dissolving into the water around Moana's boat, carried far away by the waves forever. Repeat once more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling the coolness flood through you. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Letting every burden drift away, gentle and natural. Continue breathing this way, slowly and deeply. Each inhale is a breeze lifting your sail. Each exhale a wave carrying away what you no longer need. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath, like Moana adjusting her paddle to keep the boat on course. Imagine your breath as the heartbeat of the ocean, steady, strong, and full of life, guiding you into deeper relaxation. Let each breath bring a sense of peace. Inhale, welcoming stillness. Exhale, releasing all unrest. Keep going, letting your breathing become a lullaby, a melody the ocean sings to you, cradling you like waves against the shore. If focus eludes you, imagine Moana singing beside you, her voice soft and warm, blending with your breath, leading you to complete relaxation. Now, begin to release your body, part by part, like waves touching each grain of sand on the beach. Imagine a warm wave, like golden sunlight from Moana's island, starting at the top of your head. Feel it spread across your scalp, soothing any tension, like seawater washing away marks in the sand. Let the wave flow down to your forehead. Relax any small creases, letting it become smooth like the calm surface of a sheltered bay. Let it continue down to your eyes. Feel your eyelids grow heavy, comfortable, like a sail lowered as the boat docks. If your eyes are weary, let them rest fully, knowing there's nothing more to see. The wave moves to your cheeks, your jaw. Relax your jaw, parting it slightly if needed, like Moana letting her paddle drift as the boat flows with the water. Exhale slowly, letting all tension in your jaw dissolve. Let the relaxation spread to your neck and shoulders. Your shoulders may have carried burdens, worries, responsibilities, but now they're no longer needed. Imagine Moana placing her warm hands on your shoulders, massaging gently like waves kneading the sand. With each exhale, let your shoulders sink, fully relaxed, like petals falling from a coconut tree to the ground. The wave continues down your arms, across your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, to your wrists and hands. Let your hands open naturally, fingers loosening like leaves floating on water. If there's tension here, imagine it melting, merging into the ocean, leaving your hands light. Then, shift your focus to your chest and belly. With each inhale, your chest expands, like a sail catching the wind. With each exhale, your belly softens, relaxes, like a still sea. Let the wave flow to your hips and legs. Feel it spread through your hips, softening any tightness, like sand yielding to water. Let it move down your thighs, knees, calves, to your ankles and feet. Imagine your feet soaking in cool water, waves lapping at your toes, carrying away all fatigue. Let your feet rest completely, like small boats anchored after a long day. Now, take time to clear your mind, like Moana tidying the deck before a new voyage. If cluttered thoughts arise about today, tomorrow, or anything, don't try to push them away. Instead, picture them as seagulls gliding across the sky, appearing, then vanishing, leaving no trace. With each exhale, let those thoughts drift off, like dry leaves swept away by waves. Imagine your mind as a wide beach, each wave from Moana's ocean a chance to cleanse it. Small worries, lingering stresses, all swept away by the tide, leaving a smooth, clean stretch of sand. If a persistent thought emerges, place it on a tiny leaf in your mind, then release it into the water, watching it float far away forever. Let your mind become clear, like a star-filled night sky over the ocean. Nothing left to resolve, nothing left to ponder, just stillness, peace, and the steady sound of waves. Moana is beside you, singing a soft lullaby, washing away all disturbance, preparing your mind for beautiful dreams. Now, with your body relaxed and your mind at peace, you are ready to step into the sleep story with Moana. Imagine an invisible blanket, soft as clouds, brought by the sea breeze and draped over you, holding you in warmth and safety. With each breath, feel it embrace you more, like the ocean's arms. Keep breathing slowly, deeply. Inhale peace, exhale any remaining tension. Your body is now light as a boat on water, your mind clear as a night sky. Moana smiles at you, whispering that sleep is near, that she will guide you into a world of dreams where everything is gentle and wondrous. You are ready to sink into deep sleep, to let the ocean cradle you and carry you into the beautiful story ahead. Now, as a leaf drifting on the water's surface, As your mind becomes as clear as a star-filled night sky, let Moana guide you into a sleep story where everything is gentle, magical, and brimming with peace. Her boat glides softly across the vast ocean, the waves lapping gently against its sides, creating a steady rhythm, like the heartbeat of the very dream unfolding before you. Close your eyes, let your breathing blend with the sound of the waves, and imagine you are drifting into a world where everything is soft, shimmering, and full of wonder. Moana sits at the bow of the boat, her long black hair flowing in the wind, eyes shining like guiding stars. "Let me lead you," she whispers, her voice gentle like a breeze passing through the sails. The boat begins to drift slowly, unhurried, through a sea aglow with silver light, where the water reflects the full moon above, transforming the ocean into a giant mirror. Rays of light dance on the waves, like tiny flickering sparks, guiding you into a space where reality melts away and dreams begin. As the boat glides along, you notice that the sea is not just emerald green, but emits soft beams of light, as if thousands of pearls are floating beneath the surface. They aren't real pearls, but glowing jellyfish, tiny and luminous, drifting with the current like stars fallen from the sky. They blink, blink, creating a soothing symphony of light, harmonizing with the steady lapping of waves in your ears. Imagine yourself lying on the boat, your head resting on a soft pillow, letting that light cradle you like a warm blanket draped over your soul. Moana smiles, pointing into the distance. "Look there," she says, her voice filled with delight, yet still tender. You follow her gaze, and there, amidst the ocean, a small island emerges, hazy in a thin veil of mist. The island is unlike any you've ever seen. It floats, hovering a few meters above the water, supported by fluffy white clouds like cotton. Palm trees on the island sway in the breeze, their lush green fronds moving slowly, as if dancing a silent waltz. Under the moonlight, the island emits a faint glow, as though woven from the shimmering threads of a dream. The boat drifts closer, and you feel a cool, refreshing breeze brush your face, carrying the scent of wildflowers and sea salt. Moana no longer paddles. She lets the boat float freely, guided by the wind and the waves. As it stops beneath the island, a staircase of light appears, sparkling as if made from glistening dewdrops. "Step up with me," Moana says, standing and extending her hand to you. You don't need to worry about rising. In this dream, your body is as light as a feather, and with a simple thought of standing, you're beside her, hand in hand. The staircase of light feels soft beneath your feet, like walking on clouds, and as you climb with Moana, the island unfolds before you like a magical realm. The grass isn't ordinary green. It gleams like jade, each blade emitting a gentle light, like tiny specks dancing in the breeze. At the island's center, a small lake rests, its surface still as a mirror, reflecting the starry sky above. Around the lake, giant flowers bloom, their petals soft as silk, releasing a sweet fragrance that makes you want to breathe deeply and fully relax. Moana leads you to the lake's edge, And as you sit on the soft grass, she whispers, "This is where dreams gather." You look into the water, and instead of seeing your own reflection, you see shimmering images drifting by. Endless fields of flowers, waves dancing under sunlight, stars falling slowly from the sky. Each image is gentle, soothing, like a wordless tale drawing you deeper into relaxation. Suddenly, a familiar figure rises from beneath the water. It's Ariel, the mermaid with fiery red hair, her azure eyes sparkling like the ocean. She emerges from the lake, not swimming but gently floating, as if the water is lifting her. "Hello," Ariel says, her voice clear as wind chimes. "I heard Moana's boat from afar, and I wanted to join you both." She smiles, waving her hand lightly, and from it, sparkling droplets rise, transforming into tiny glowing fish that swim around you in a slow, graceful dance. Imagine those fish circling you, their light touching your skin, bringing a cool, pleasant sensation. They aren't rushed or noisy, they simply glide, leaving faint trails of light that fade into the air. Ariel sits beside you, her tail swaying gently in the water, sending small ripples across the lake. "Let yourself flow with the water," she says, her voice soft as a lullaby. "Here, everything is gentle, everything drifts." Moana sits on your other side, and the three of you gaze at the sky. The stars seem to fall slowly, not to the ground but closer, turning into small orbs of light hovering around the island. Each orb emits a tender sound, like a tiny bell ringing in the wind, blending with the distant sound of waves. You can feel your breathing slow, syncing with that sound, with the presence of Moana and Ariel beside you. Then, from among the palm trees, another figure steps forward. It's Belle, the princess with glossy brown hair, holding a book that glistens as if woven from moonlight. She smiles warmly, approaching and sitting beside the lake. "I brought a story," Belle says, her voice as comforting as an autumn afternoon. She opens the book, but instead of reading aloud, images rise from the pages, floating in the air like living paintings. You see golden fields of flowers, silver gleaming rivers, and small birds soaring through a vast blue sky. Imagine those images passing before your eyes, slowly and gently, like a dreamlike film without end. Each scene brings a sense of peace, as if created solely to comfort you, to guide you deeper into sleep. Belle speaks softly, her voice a whispering breeze. In this place, every story is gentle, every dream is sweet. Her book slowly closes, but the images linger, dissolving into the air like petals falling gently onto the lake. As you sink into that peace, a sudden cool breeze sweeps through, carrying tiny glistening snowflakes. From the distance, Elsa, the Ice Queen, appears, walking across the lake as if the water has frozen beneath her feet. Her platinum hair flows in the wind, her blue eyes shining like precious gems. "I've come to bring a touch of coolness to your dream," Elsa says, her voice as clear as water trickling over rocks. Elsa waves her hand lightly, and snowflakes swirl around you, not cold, but soothing, like gentle kisses from the sea breeze. They fall onto the lake, forming small circles, each ripple turning into a tiny ice flower floating on the water. Let everything melt away, Elsa whispers. Let your soul be as light as these snowflakes. You feel that coolness spread through your body, from head to toe, like a tender wave washing away any lingering worries. Moana, Ariel, Belle, and Elsa are now all beside you, each bringing a gift of the dream: light, water, stories, and coolness. They don't speak much, simply sitting there, their presence encircling you like a warm embrace. Imagine yourself lying on the soft grass, your head resting on a pillow aglow with starlight, your breathing blending with nature's rhythm. The waves, the wind, the faint chime of the glowing orbs. Suddenly, from the center of the lake, a new figure emerges, a small girl with wings shimmering like pearls, floating above the water. She introduces herself as Lani, the dream spirit, her long silver hair gleaming like moonlight. I'm here to take you further, Lani says, her voice soft as rustling leaves. She flaps her wings, and from them, sparkling dust scatters, falling around you like a shower of light. Each speck that touches you brings comfort, like a whisper that you are safe, that you are loved. Lani leads you to a small raft made of giant pearls, floating on the lake. Lie down here, she says, and you imagine stepping onto the raft, lying amidst the soft, fragrant petals. The raft begins to drift, not fast, not slow, but just enough for you to feel its gentle motion, like a cradle rocking. Moana, Ariel, Belle, and Elsa stand on the shore, waving to you, their smiles like lighthouses guiding you onward. The lake now widens, turning into a shimmering river flowing through enchanted forests. The trees lining its banks aren't ordinary. They tower high, their leaves glowing like emeralds, and from their branches, diamond-like vines drape down, brushing the water gently. Fireflies flit through the air, leaving long trails of light, like tiny shooting stars. You lie on the raft, letting the river carry you, the sound of flowing water lulling you, the forest's glow easing you into stillness. The river passes a small waterfall, but it's not loud. Water cascades gently like a silken curtain, and as the raft glides through, you feel cool droplets on your face, like a blessing from nature. The waterfall leads you into a radiant cave, its walls covered in glowing stones, as if you're drifting through a sky full of stars. Lani flies beside you, her wings twinkling, singing a wordless song that seeps into your mind, making everything hazy, gentle, like a dream within a dream. The cave opens to a new sea, its surface flat as glass, reflecting fluffy clouds drifting across the sky. Tiny waves lap at the raft, and you feel your body sinking deeper into the petals, as if melting into sleep. Lani whispers, "This is just the beginning. Let me take you further." Her voice fades like a passing breeze, and you know the story isn't over. It will continue in another part when you're ready to sink deeper into the dream. Lie there on the raft, letting your breathing slow, the sound of water and wind embracing you. Moana, Ariel, Belle, Elsa, and Lani are still somewhere around you, never far, waiting to guide you to new scenes, new dreams. For now, let go completely. Let the story cradle you. Let it become part of the deep, peaceful, magical sleep awaiting you. You are lying on the raft made of giant petals, drifting gently across a sea as still as glass, where sky and water merge into a tender dance of light. The soft splashes of waves against the raft, steady and soothing, mirrors the breath of the dream enveloping you. Lani, the dream spirit with pearl-like wings, hovers beside you, her voice fading like a whispering wind, yet strong enough to draw you into new vistas. "Let me take you further," she murmurs, and as you close your eyes, your slow breaths syncing with the water's rhythm, the world around you expands, deepens, and grows more wondrous than ever. The raft drifts through the glimmering sea, and you realize the water beneath you is no longer ordinary. It transforms into a river of light, streaked with hues of emerald, pale purple, and soft gold, as if you're floating on a liquid galaxy. Tiny specks of light rise from below, swirling around you like miniature fireflies, each one emitting a faint sound, like wind chimes echoing in the quiet. Imagine those specks brushing your skin, bringing a cool, comforting sensation, like sea breeze kisses on a tranquil afternoon. Lani smiles, fluttering her wings gently, and from them, a delicate mist emerges, wrapping the raft like a silken veil. The mist isn't cold, but warm, fragrant with the tropical blooms of Moana's Motunui. Through the haze, shadowy figures appear: Moana, Ariel, Belle, and Elsa, no longer on the lake's shore, but drifting on their own small rafts, each in a different direction, like guiding stars in your dream. They wave to you, their gentle smiles like lanterns lighting the path ahead. Your raft enters a new realm, where the river of light flows through a mystical forest. The trees here soar high, their trunks gleaming like crystal, their broad leaves radiating shades of jade and sapphire. From their branches, soft vines dangle, each tipped with a tiny gem glowing faintly like moonlight. The breeze rustles through, making the gems clink together, producing a delicate melody, like a harp resonating in the stillness. Imagine lying there, listening to that sound, letting it weave into your mind, making everything hazy, gentle, like an invisible cradle rocking you. Lani lands beside you, her wings folding, and she points ahead. "Look there," she says, her voice clear as flowing water. You follow her gaze, and amidst the forest, a colossal waterfall appears. Yet it's neither loud nor fierce. Water cascades slowly, like a silver white silken drape, glistening under the light of the tree gems. As the raft nears, you see the waterfall doesn't hit the ground. it dissolves into hovering droplets, floating upward like small orbs of light, then drifting down around you. A tender rain that doesn't wet, but brings only cool relief. The raft passes beneath the waterfall, and as the droplets touch you, they turn into tiny flowers, soft as feathers, floating around the raft. Each flower grows a different shade: pale pink, green, soft yellow, releasing a sweet scent, as if bathed in sunlight and sea breezes. Imagine breathing deeply, letting that fragrance fill you, easing any lingering tension, drawing you deeper into relaxation. The river carries you onward, and the forest opens to a new expanse, a vast meadow floating mid-air like scattered islands. The grass here isn't ordinary green, but shimmers like pearls, each blade casting a faint glow, forming an endless luminous tapestry. Across the meadow, small rabbits with moonlit fur hop about, their gem-light eyes twinkling. They don't rush, but move slowly, as if dancing a quiet waltz, leaving faint trails of light in the grass. Lonnie smiles, pointing skyward. "Look up," she says, and as you lift your gaze, the sky is no longer a sky. It becomes an inverted ocean, with glistening waves rolling overhead, as if you're beneath a colossal glass dome peering up at the sea. Light fish swim through this sky ocean, their transparent bodies filled with streaks of blue and purple. Occasionally, a few fall, dissolving into tiny droplets of light, touching the meadow and blooming into glowing flowers. Suddenly, from the meadow's heart, a new figure appears, a boy with small wings of radiant leaves, soaring through the air like a bird. He introduces himself as Kyle, the wind spirit, his short golden hair fluttering like sunlight. "Hello," Kyle says, his voice soft as rustling leaves. "I've come to take you further." He waves his hand and a cool breeze sweeps through, lifting your raft from the river of light, letting it float mid-air, suspended between the meadow and the inverted ocean above. Imagine that sensation, the raft drifting, light as a cloud, cradled by Kyle's breeze. You feel no fear, only freedom, comfort, as if all weight has left your body. Lani sits beside you, her wings twinkling, while Kyle circles the raft, leaving trails of soft gold in the air. Below, the meadow gleams like a pearl carpet. Above, the inverted ocean flows with leisurely waves. Everything blends into a symphony of light, sound, and peace. The raft drifts through a cluster of small clouds, soft as cotton, and as you touch them, they melt into sparkling dewdrops, falling to the meadow like a light rain. From afar, you hear singing. It's Moana, her voice rising from a nearby floating island. She stands on a small rock, surrounded by glowing flowers, singing an ancient song of her people, her words mingling with Kyle's wind and the waves from the sky ocean. Drift away, dream on, she sings, her voice seeping into your mind, making everything hazy, gentler. Ariel appears beside Moana, swimming through a stream suspended in mid-air, as if gliding through the sky. She waves her hand, and droplets rise, turning into light butterflies fluttering around your raft. Belle stands on another island, her book opening again. Images rising, silver rivers, endless flower fields, mountains aglow under moonlight. Elsa perches on a floating ice shard, waving to send tiny snowflakes falling around you like a cool, tender rain, not cold, but soothing. The raft glides past these floating islands, each with its own beauty. One brims with glowing roses, their honey-sweet scent wafting through. Another boasts bridges of light linking drifting stones. Another hosts small birds with rainbow feathers, singing wordless songs that blend with Moana's voice. You lie there, letting it all pass before you. The sounds and lights cradling you, your breathing slowing, sinking with the dream's serenity. Kael's breeze guides the raft into a new realm, a vast sky where giant clouds drift, each glowing faintly like suspended lanterns. Lani whispers, "This is where sleep begins." The raft pauses, anchoring on a soft cloud, and you feel your body sinking into it, like resting on a bed of cotton and light. Around you, orbs of light hover, each emitting a gentle sound, like tiny bells chiming in the breeze. Moana, Ariel, Belle, and Elsa now surround you, each on a small cloud. Moana smiles, resting her hand on an imaginary paddle, as if still guiding you. Ariel waves, letting sparkling droplets fall like a light shower. Belle tells a wordless story with her eyes and smile, while Elsa sends snowflakes swirling, forming a ring around you. Lani and Kael soar above, scattering light dust like an invisible blanket over you. Imagine lying there, on the soft cloud, your breathing slowing, so slow, so deep. Each inhale is a cool breeze, each exhale a wave carrying away lingering thoughts. The orb's sounds hum steadily, a wordless lullaby drawing you deeper, deeper into sleep. Moana whispers, "Let go," her voice fading like distant waves. Ariel hums a soft tune. Belle weaves a vague tale. Elsa lets snowflakes drift slowly, and Lani and Kael circle, showering you with light. The clouds begin to drift, slowly, through a star-strewn sky, each star twinkling like a blessing. You feel your body lighten, as if dissolving into the space, into the dream. The distant waves still murmur, steady, soothing, like the ocean's heartbeat. The orbs draw closer, touching you, bringing warmth, comfort, like nature's tender embrace. Let everything slow. Your breathing now so light, so deep, like small waves lapping the shore. The cloud passes through a faint glow, where light unravels into shimmering threads, wrapping you like a soft blanket. Moana, Ariel, Belle, Elsa, Lani, and Kael remain, but grow distant, their voices blending with the wind, waves and chimes, forming an endless lullaby. You lie there, on the cloud, letting everything drift away. Nothing left to think, nothing left to do, just peace, tenderness, and sleep approaching, so near. Your breathing slows, slower still, like waves receding across the ocean. The star's light dims, like a curtain falling, and the orb's sounds fade, fade, like the dream's final whisper. Let go completely. Let the cloud hold you. Let sleep touch you. Gentle, soft, like a final wave brushing the shore. You are drifting, drifting forever into a sleep so deep, so tranquil, so sweet, where all is light, sound, and absolute stillness. Now, as you've drifted far on this cloud of light, surrounded by gentle waves and the breath of dreams, let everything dissolve into absolute stillness. Moana, Ariel, Belle, Elsa, Lani, and Kyle remain, silently watching over you, like small lanterns guiding you into deep sleep. Let your body sink, gentle as a petal on water, and your mind drift, free as a sea breeze. Wishing you a good night's sleep, so peaceful, so sweet, where every dream is a loving wave cradling you through the long night.